Welcome back to Creation and Elevation. This is another episode on life lessons. I'm gonna put y'all on drink bone broth every morning. That's all I'm gonna get you right. So the topic is always remain humble. The reason why I say that is because when you're a prideful person, or you have a very high self-regard, or you perceive yourself as better than others, you'll never be able to grow. One thing in life is your growth will lead to your success. If you remain the same way you was when you were 15, do you think you're going to be successful when you're 25? That's a perfect example. If you feel as if you're better or higher than other people, what's going to happen? People will give you good advice and you won't take that advice. People will teach you things or give you lessons that can help you improve, whether that be your business, your music. But if you're too prideful, you will not acknowledge that. You want to know why? Because you're lower than me. Why do I have to listen to what you're saying? And then in that, nobody likes a prideful individual. You will lose many business opportunities, friendship opportunities. You will lose many friends as well. You will lose, I'm going to just say, when you're prideful, you can only get so far in life. And then eventually your life is going to go down in the dumps. You need to have humility. If you want to be successful, if you want to become more as an individual, you need humility. When you see everybody as equal, when somebody aids you or helps you, there's no problem. When somebody teaches you something, you're going to accept it. A lot of people there, they don't want to be taught anything because they feel like they already know everything. But when you humble yourself, you're like, damn, what can this man teach me that I can learn? And then you listen. Like right now, if you watch my videos, you're humbling yourself. You want to know why? Because you're opening your ears to somebody else's information and trying to absorb it and understand it for yourself. If I go around the world acting like I'm a know-it-all, I really don't know nothing. People who know everything or act like they know everything know nothing at all. Because the thing is, a man who humbles himself, a man who of wisdom, he doesn't have wisdom. And it's not going to make sense. Now I got to explain it. It won't make sense if you don't understand it. A man with wisdom has no wisdom. A man with knowledge has no knowledge. Because wisdom and knowledge are fleeting. You gain wisdom and knowledge, but then as soon as you gain that wisdom and knowledge, there's more wisdom and knowledge you need to learn and achieve. Wisdom and knowledge is a constant state of learning. When it comes down to wisdom and knowledge, you're constantly learning. As people, we're on this earth to sit here and learn about life, to maneuver through life with the things that we've learned. So if I don't want to take lessons, if I feel like I know everything, I won't become more. I won't really navigate through life as much. You want to know why? Because I think I'm better than everyone. I think I don't need that, You can't tell me nothing, I'm him or whatever, all that. That eventually will lead to your downfall. My favorite verse in the Bible is, it talks about how the prideful shall fall, but those who humble themselves will be exalted. When you humble yourself, you become more. You want to know why? Because you're not really developing that ego. An ego is what kills us. You have to have an ego death or a minimal ego. And some people think, oh, I want to be humble, so I can't be happy for myself, or I can't say this, or I can't talk about my achievements. Bro, enjoy the things that you've done. Of course, don't make it your whole personality or think, oh yeah, I'm big boss. Like, you see, some people, when they get some money, their ego and their personality changes. Who they are changes. But when you remain humble and down, you understand, yo, I'm grateful that I have this, but I could lose this anytime, any day. This is a blessing, so I'm gonna handle it like one, and you're gonna treat it like one. You might share to give to charity. You might invest it into something that will benefit the world, or you'll just invest it into yourself. You won't really let it take your ego from here to from here to here. The more humble you are, the better. Like J. Cole, perfect example. Adam Sandler, perfect example. Everybody loves a humble man. Everybody loves a humble woman. Okay, it's cool. Yes, you achieved a certain thing, and we're proud of you. We're happy that you did that. But don't let achieving that one thing stop you from achieving many more things, or make you feel like, oh yeah, I've done it all. I'm the big one because I did this. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna, after you die, it's gonna be gone, And on top of that, you could lose it like that. If I don't want to learn nothing new, and I feel like I've already learned anything, I feel like I'm already in a higher up position, how am I gonna elevate or maintain that position? Because I'm not learning any new information that could help aid me or benefit me or get me to the next level. I've seen it before, and I say that from seeing it. I've seen people who were down, they came up and then became very prideful, their ego boosted. I've seen how these people treat people. They'll get on the phone with people, curse people out, say whatever, disrespect them. Being prideful really isn't a good character trait, because no matter what you have, no matter what you gain, you could lose it. So when something like so small could make you feel so high and mighty and above people, trust, it will be taken away from you, and you will not have it for long. Because those same people, within the span of maybe 6 months, 9 months, them people have been stuck in a hole for years now. And I've seen it with my physical eyes. I'm telling you, always stay down, always remain humble, because even if you fall and you're a humble individual, you'll always get back up. You'll always get back up. You'll always win the battle. No, you'll always win the war. You might have not won the battle, but you'll win the war. Because it's like, boom. It's not going to be that big of a fall. Even if you fall when you're humble and you fall, it's not that big of a deal. If there's somebody who's in this position, right, and he's prideful, and you have this man in this position and he's humble, if he falls, his life is ruined. You want to know why? Because that became who he was. So if he loses this, it destroys him. If he loses this, he already understands and knows that he could lose it. This man is destroyed. This man, he understands and he knows what he has to do to get back in position. He was right here from the start. He was right here. This is where he fell off. Now he's back here. Now he's all the way up here. This man is still here. You want to know why? Because he allowed his character to change. His ego got the best of him. He's not himself anymore. He is his ego. He is that thing that he achieved. He is that thing that he gained, whether that be money, women, clothes, cars, anything. Always stay down. Always stay humble. And when you come up, always stay humble, It's better for everybody around you to change for the worst thing, and you change for the best. It's creation and elevation. I'm gone.